Hi, this is Kathy, and this is the intraday harmonic scenario for NQ for December 15th. Okay, coming into today, the 14th, I was looking for a test of 44.8325. Well, it breached it just a tad, went to 44.7125, but actually that was a double PRZ, okay, double bullish PRZ. It was a bat and a crab. Now, so that gives it double oomph, and it did offer the buyers an opportunity to step in and go into retracement mode. Currently, we have retraced its ideal minimum target of 38.2%. Okay, and I didn't do retracements of both, just the larger pattern. So now what we're going to want to see is for price to, because of extension, pull back and test around 45.41. Or even to come down and test this monthly sword line at 45.0575. These will be important support tests because if it pulls back, and see, we're trying to do a bullish cross here. I know this is small. We're trying to do a bullish cross here. So if price can pull back and hold here at the 45.81 area, then that's going to be inclination of continuation of retracement mode, which then we have the gray targets. Okay, there's the bullish cross. So we have the gray targets and noted levels, the sword lines and gaps as scaling points along the way. Now, the other thing that I'm looking at is the profile. Okay, price tested the other side of this composite high volume node at 45.0625, which is 44.6825. Well, almost. It almost got there, right? And then push to the other side of, see, we're looking at the peak and each side. So now it closed at the other side. So we're going to want to watch where price goes in relation to these little peaks and valleys, right? If it can hold above 45.67, initial resistance test is going to be something that held as support for quite some time at 45.8375. Above there has the magnet targets at these 46.1975 and 46.55. This is the major magnet though, 45.05. So as long as price holds below there, the 45.67, sorry, that's the magnet. Until price can get below 44.6825, anything inside this range implies it's going to keep returning to that composite high volume node or magnet. The other thing is that we're looking at, because this is at least a 38.2% bounce from a high to a low, what we're doing is we're setting up for a whole new harmonic rotation. And so we will need to pull back at least 38.2%. So want to see it come back, oops, just at least about, well, right there at that 45.40.75 area, okay? And then we'll look for ideally that 47.0525. But that's really just keeping price in a big sideways range, and that correlates with being caught at that composite high volume node or magnet. Okay, so first things first, let's see how much of a pullback we get, because we do have a red dot, which implies that this move from this green dot to this red dot has completed. And so I either anticipate a stall or a pullback, like I said. And then we can go from there. Okay, also keep an eye on momentum. If we get a pullback or if we stall, what's going on with momentum? Is it continuing to the upside, or is it pulling back to test its midpoint where I have these dots?